Okay, so surface area is basically the amount of area that covers the outside of a 3D object, such as this tissue box, which is a rectangular prism. Its bases are both rectangles, and its sides are all rectangles. So surface area is easiest to find when you have a net, which is this. Now when it's on a piece of grid paper like this, it's pretty easy to find. The first thing I'm going to do is label each of the 6 shapes that I have here to make it a little bit easier for myself later. So I'm just going to go through and label my rectangles here as A, B, C, D, E, and F. And this is just a way of distinguishing them from each other. Okay, so if I'm looking at shape A, I can see that the base is 2 and the height is 1. So therefore, the area of rectangle A, base times height, is 2 times 1, which equals 2. For shape B, I can see that my base and my height are both 2. So base times height equals 2 times 2, which equals 4. For shape C, once again, you can see that my base is 2, my height is 1. So base times height equals 2 times 1, which gives me 2. Okay. Moving on to shape D. Once again, my base is 2. My height is also 2. So the base times the height of shape D is 2 times 2, which equals 4. For shape E, my base is 1, my height is 2. So base times height equals 1 times 2, which is 2. And finally, shape F, base is 1, height is 2. So base times height equals 1 times 2, which is 2. So now that I have the individual area of each of these shapes, I can go ahead and find the total surface area of my net. So in order to do that, I'm going to add up the 6 areas I have for each of the individual shapes. So shape 1 was 2 units squared, shape B was 4 units squared, shape C was 2 units squared, shape D was 4 units squared, shape E was 2 units squared, and shape F was 2 units squared. So when I go ahead and I add up all of those figures, I come up with 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. So 16 units squared is the surface area of this rectangular prism. Now when I come down to this shape here, and the base is a square, each of my sides are triangles, making this a square pyramid. So I do that in the same way. First, I go through and I label each of my shapes. So for this, I'm going to call my square shape A, B, C, D, and E. So for my square, I can see that my base is 3, my height is 3, making the area base times height 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. Now I'm going on to shape B, which is a triangle. So I can see that my base is 3 and my height is 2. So the formula for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 3 times 2 divided by 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Shape C. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn my paper. My base is 3. My height is 2. Okay, so once again, base times height divided by 2. 3 times 2 divided by 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So for the area of shape D, my triangle down here, I can see that my base is 3 units. My height is 2 units. So base times height divided by 2. 3 times 2 divided by 2. That's going to give me 3 units squared. And finally, I go on to shape E, my last triangle. So once again, my base is 1, 2, 3 units. My height, 2 units. So base times height divided by 2. 3 times 2 divided by 2 gives me 3. So now that I have my 5 individual areas, to find the total surface area of my square pyramid, I add up those 5 areas, which is 9 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21, making my total surface area 21 units squared.